Welcome, Scorpio, to your March reading. We have the cards taking us through the month there, with the second deck as the overlay, and that gives us a bit more detail for each week. And I'm also including your March card pulled from your 2020 yearly reading. For you, Scorpio, you've got the Four of Pentacles. You've also got the Nine of Wands with the High Priestess, another High Priestess with the Nine of Cups, Temperance with the Chariot, and the Fool with the Eight of Cups. Now, this card is the card that is like the theme, if you like, for the month. The Four of Pentacles is saying that for some of you, you've been working towards something, some sort of goal, creating, building something, changing something in your life and world. This says you're on track. So you're not quite there, you haven't finished yet, but you're absolutely on track. And what you're trying to do is really build a solid future for yourself. This person is standing on these pentacles, meaning that they're really getting this solid base and foundation for themselves as they move forward. Now, the other thing with the Four of Pentacles, it can mean a move, because I'm actually just looking at some of the other energies. This one here can mean moving as well. So yeah, so some sort of shift or move in the month of March. It can be a physical move because we've got the pentacles here. So moving job, moving teams, moving companies, could be moving towns, houses, cities, countries, all of that sort of stuff. However, because this is general reading, you might also get a move or a shift in maybe something that you believe in, or a shift in perception, or a move in position. Maybe you were for something and now you have a different understanding and you've changed. And it seems to be quite significant as well, because this signifies some sort of move or traveling or shifting. This can as well. So yeah, look out, Scorpio, for things moving and shifting in March. So we begin the month with the Nine of Wands or Rods, and this is a perseverance card. When this shows up for a lot of people, they're exhausted, they're tired, they've been on a bit of a journey, and they're like, oh my gosh, when's it going to end? Now, with the Wands or Rods, it will probably be something that means something to you, something close to your heart and soul, something you're passionate about. Could be your work, your business. For me, the Wands is also about your life, your life's work, your life's passion, what's in your heart and soul. But this is saying you're almost there. Do not give up. Do not be swayed. Do not be persuaded. You got to keep on going, Scorpio. This is a standing your ground and holding firm. Now, you've got two of these, the High Priestess. This is an energy to trust yourself, trust your inner wisdom, trust your authentic self, your higher self. In order to listen to that, you might need to go within. So this is a message to say, look, even though something is shifting and moving in March, make sure you are aligned, Scorpio. Make sure this, whatever's happening, how you react, how you behave, is in line with your higher self, in line with your values and your priorities. And you might need to, meditate, take some quiet time, do whatever you need in order to align. This is the alignment thing as well. Just looking here, you've got the water here. So it may be also, this is about trusting in the big picture, trust in the universe, trust in what you can't see. Divine timing plays into this energy as well. And you've got a bit of that going on here and here. So we've spoken about the High Priestess. Look at this, Scorpio. This is lovely. Nine of Cups. This is one of your wishes is coming true. You've got it might be this shift. Excuse me. Let me just take some water a moment. I still have this little bit of a cough thing going on. So this might be to do with the shift and the move, something new happening here, some opportunity here. So one of your wishes, this is definitely in line with something that you want, you desire, you've dreamt about. Now, with the Temperance, first of all, it's saying you're being guided and protected through this, Scorpio. So, just remember you're being looked after. It is a bit challenging, it is a bit stressful, but you are being looked after and guided. We've also touched already on the intuition and going with the flow, but this can also be about compromise. There may be something in this move or shift for you that you have to compromise, you have to discuss with another person, some other people. It's not just about your way. This is what this is telling us. It is about treading, this is interesting, it's linked with this, treading a middle ground, not being too I suppose not really. You've got to, it's about give and take this. Definitely give and take. Being grounded and centered, letting some things go, but where it's really important to you, Scorpio, standing firm, standing your ground. So it's, in any negotiation, in any compromise, there's certain things that you have to go, okay, I'm prepared to give in on that. I'm prepared to let that go. Other things are so important to you here with the High Priestess. You've got to stand firm. So this is what I think you're going to experience in March, Scorpio. A real sense of, yes, you're moving and shifting. That's very positive. It's very good news. But there is a lot of negotiation. There's a lot of compromise. Just making yourself very, very clear about what you're prepared to let go, what you're not prepared to let go on, and just sticking to your argument, or sticking to whatever it is you're negotiating on, sticking to your position. The Fool says that this is going to lead you onto a brand new path, one of liberation and freedom, Scorpio. You're going to like this. Whatever the shift is, whatever the move is, this is right for you. This is good for you. Now, for some of you with this, you do have to trust, you do have to believe, because the Fool talks about a leap of faith. You have to just jump and go for it and just yes. Even though you've not got all of the answers, Scorpio, you've just got to trust this. It will allow you to walk away from something you are done with. Absolutely. This is about turning your back on something, walking into a brighter day, walking into a new tomorrow. And this is, I really feel for many of you, this is happening absolutely in March. You get the chance to walk away from something. It's definitely something you've wished for or hoped for. The only thing that I would say you just have to work out is look at or see where you can, negotiate and compromise and let go of some things, but also be very clear about where you need to stand firm and where you are not going to be swayed. So the other thing, just to add here, Scorpio, we've got on time. It does feel that all of this shift and move is right on time for you. There is an element of divine timing, and when you look back, when it actually happens, for some of you it's right at the end of the month, when you look back you will see that there was divine timing at work. It could have been something like, well, that job wasn't available then, so I couldn't have gone for it now, or that person wasn't free, or they wasn't living in this town. It's all these sorts of things where you look back and you go, right, I understand the timing of this now. And I think many of you will get that through March. I hope it's a really good month. Thank you so much for watching.